are approaching the old MG Rover Longbridge site. Not been up here for a little while actually. Oh, nice Alpha 156 on the side. Slightly distracting. There's not a lot of the old place left anymore, but we'll see what we see in a moment. I imagine a lot of people will be parking up by this sign later on today to grab a quick photo before they drive home. Hello, welcome to Furious Driving, and we are here at Longbridge for Pride of Longbridge, the biggest Rover show in the world. Probably, I'm going to go on a limb and say that's exactly the fact. I'm here today in the Rover Tomcat, the 220 Coupe, which made it here without any problems at all, unlike the Tourer, which was meant to be here because it decided, after I put petrol in it, to not have any brake lights anymore. But the Coupe, apart from having a flappy off rubber thing, is always good. Bit smelly. Love it though. We have though also got for company Quentin the convertible. It's come all the way down from the northeast today, actually not much further than I've come here to Birmingham from the southeast. So the two R8s are side-by-side companions in this absolute sea of Rovers. Let's take a look around. So it's only 20 past 10 and cars are still queuing to get in, so we're very lucky to be here so early. However, we have got lined up a lot of MG ZS era cars at the beginning. Here we've got an MG V8. This is one of the rare rear-wheel drive Mustang engine. This has got the same motor as my Ford Crown Victoria under the bonnet. Notice the quad exhausts on this thing. So there's MGs and Rovers of every era here on the field today. The colour actually is dark fantasy. I thought it was just a name for the car. It's the name of the paint. One of 6 of 7 built, properly rare, exciting thing to find here on the field. Next to various other 45, 75s, ZS's of course, nestled amongst little MGF, a early-ish one, end plate, and a 25. Technically not a Rover, but happy to have them here for the day. Slightly contentious, we do of course have a very, very current MG. Is it a real MG? Is it not a real MG? Debate for another day. Now, 200 with possibly the biggest exhaust I've ever seen on this rather nice little car. It's got a BRM interior and it's also lowered on black alloys. It actually looks really quite good. So yeah, I'm not opposed to that one little bit. That's really quite nice. And it's going to be a lot of circling back because there are so many cars here and so many things to catch your eye as you walk around. Let's just circle into here for a second. Oh, we didn't even touch on the Sherpa there. Now next to the 75, we've got what I should have been in here today, a Tourer. Now this one's having a bit of a play with this one. It's got a coupe front bumper on it, turning it into an early style grille. It's gone rotten in the same place that mine has. Doesn't say what engine. It's also got a coupe rear bumper as well. That's interesting. Interesting that fits. One of the first of the new wave of Chinese MGs just there. Allegros. Streetwisers are becoming very popular at the moment. So much to see and do. Honestly, I don't know where to keep on walking to. And technically Abingdon isn't Longbridge, but it's all related, so we're happy to have these things here. And here we get to some more exciting kind of stuff. The modern cars do tend to get tuned a lot more differently to the older ones. Here we've got the hater pipe, which comes up through the bonnet of this 25, or yes, 25, not a 200. It says it's a turbo. Yes, it is. It's just been turboed quite massively. Interesting bit of work just there. This one also says turbo on it. And again, massive turbo on the front of this. So I guess it's probably a 1.6, possibly 1.8. Doesn't tell me. And again, another turbo. This is clearly the turbo gang. And Amaranth is always good, even better when it's got a turbo involved. So, might go quiet for a minute or two every now and then. So the cars do the talking. Let's head back up the hill for a moment. Another car which has not been popular for a long time, but suddenly is finding its feet in the classic market. Maxi. And what a perfect period colour for it as well. I do like the little stone guards on the lights too, they're cool. Another amazing colour. Bright orange for a TF. The L500, is this a special edition? LE500, yes it is. Another of the early new MGs, the 6. And trophy yellow, what a fantastic colour.
Go on then, give me a clue. Which side is it? Hills. Okay. Oh, give up. It's spat here. And that. It's spat here.
It is a sea of stuff. And we have minis flying in around us now. Oh my word, check out the colour of this one.
Sorry, I'll get out.
No, you're welcome. It's great, when you open the door, it kind of really flows the colour. What's the name of this colour?
It's Shot Silk.
Shot Silk. That is, sorry, astonishing. So nice.
Thank you.
Even on the wheels. Well, the owner was just telling me the paint for this car is £450 a litre. So he has bought the paint, he's bought the wings. It's going to be painted very soon, but you can't just touch in a little bit. You've got to do the entire side at a time. So it's going to be looking absolutely superb very soon indeed. Which is next to, well, another interesting colour, but more interestingly, you know, I'll be the judge of that kind of a way. An MG ZR van. Not a common thing when it was new, even less common as a survivor today. What a useful little practical thing. More of the Zs and 45s that way. Let's wander over here and look at something I saw arriving a minute ago. So a few classic minis rocking up.
I just said turn it round.
See, everyone else has got their cars really shiny. Mine got pulled out of the dark last night at short notice. It doesn't look shiny at all, and there's a bit falling off it. Let's work over here to the BRMs. Because there are a lot of BRMs. I didn't even know this many BRMs still existed. So, quick count up and walk through. BRM. The least rare car you'll ever find.
These all do the Metro conversion.
I've got a Metro. I'm from Medway in.
So I was thinking I was short-strawed slightly in the rarity department by the 200 VI that I've got about to be on the road again. I needed to get a BRM. I think suddenly I'm in the right place for rarity.
You remember, don't you?
I've never seen this many in one place.
This is all of them.
I think this is all of them. I love how many of them also got the BRM number plates. This is rather nice. So the BRM, in case you didn't know, it's got a different grille, different under grille in orange, the Cosmos style wheels, silver side details, the red leather interior, lowered suspension, different exhaust, different again on this one, details on the back, and it's got the 1.8 twin cam VVC, but it's also got a different differential as well, so it's one of the fastest around. Someone did just say these are all the BRMs here today in one place. I don't doubt it. So moving back here, we have got another club, South Staff's MG Owners Club. Let's start on the end over here. So, MG, a Moggy, another Moggy, 75, oh, that's rather nice. You don't see many surviving Maestro vans, do you? And the F, a B. We'll circle back to that rather tasty Maestro in a second. I'll get past the wire. Loving the engine bay on this thing. Someone spent a lot of time detailing this one. TF, B, another Maestro. This is what you normally expect under the bonnet of a Maestro.
Which ones? I'll talk about 20.
Oh, toys for sale. Step away.
30.
So let's have a quick look around the Maestro 2-litre EFI. The interiors, and these are great. The houndstooth velour, the red pinstriping. The 80s was fantastic. What a lovely thing. So cool. And of course, got the classics as well. Very nice. Well, I still haven't left this corner of the field. I'm only a few feet from where I parked, but already there's more variety than I knew what to do with. So we've got 800 Sterling, 800 Vitesse Fastback. Yeah, in England they call it the Fastback. Pretty cars. Again, another car coming into its own, and a third one. I'm guessing this is the 800 club, judging by the number of 800s just here. Another Sterling. And we've got the Coupe. Oh, the Coupe Vitesse. Doesn't say what engine it is. If that's an 827, you have to steal it. Oh, fantastic things. So nice. And this is interesting. Now we have the slightly earlier version. This is an 827 SLI 4-door. All blue. Oh, he's even got the original Matrix phone, slider phone in there. Oh, how cool is this thing?
We're having a problem at the moment.
Amazing. So many very nice 800s here. Another early one. Engineering in a finer form, as they say. Aha, this is interesting. Amaranth Convertible. I think I've seen this car online somewhere. And there aren't that many of these, certainly not in this colour with these wheels and those tail lights. Basically Quentin in a very interesting colour. Very nice. I'll just let the cars do the talking for a bit longer. SD1s. I can hear people shouting proper Rovers at the screens now. Vandenplas EFI. Vandenplas. Vitesse. Vandenplas.
Brilliant. Right up onto the motorway.
Another Vitesse.
That was it. Right to the corner. Oh, come back.
Cracking. Same engine as in my P6, of course. But this has got the twin plenum business. Yet another distraction. Lovely.
Join up.
These really are such good looking cars. Doesn't matter if it's shiny or shabby, ratlook or perfect, they are just so cool. Fast, elegant, yeah, the British Daytona. In this area, oh, I see a few now, 75s with the MG6 wheels attached to them. It's becoming a bit of a thing. But we are very much in newer, late end of the 90s, into the noughties era Rovers around here. 3-door, is that a GTI? I think it might be. Those wheels and that body trim. Hello. All of the 75s, very nice looking car. I do prefer the pre-facelift if I'm being honest, but it's correct they were still going though. One of the few cars that can carry off these kind of pastel colour shades of light blue and light green. Not much else will look good in that. Gosh, so many. I've no idea how many cars are here today, but I'm going to say most of the Rovers are here. Just so many. MGs forever. There's another field over there filling up while I'm talking here. I was going to get a cup of coffee, I think, in a minute. So now we've got 25s, 45s, ZRs. Oh, that's a colour I don't think I've ever seen on a 45 before. Colour, according to the sign in the back window, is called IBD. I don't know what that stands for. Looks interesting though, I like it. It's a monogram edition, so completely bespoke original.
Oh, I know.
And people think that Rovers were boring, but these colours they were willing to paint stuff in is just astonishing. Oh, someone's been busy. Scotland's MG Owners Club has come down already. A longer drive than I did.
Oh no!
K-Series burble going on there. K-Series quiet going on there. Okay, so 3 cars from the Scottish group in very interesting colours with a bit of difference. What are these 3 colours called?
We've got Moody Blue,
Moody Blue,
Spectre,
Spectre,
and Gulfstream.
Gulfstream, and that's a monogram original, what do you call it, unique colour.
Yeah.
And that was as well, I believe, because that is the press car from 2002 that was on the Rover MG stand at the NEC, hence the Rover stuff and the price in the windscreen, 17.5 grand. But this one, not only is it quite an unusual colour, and not only does it an air horn, it was a 1.4, it's now got a 1.8 VVC from off of what, MG or a VI or something?
MGF, we are
okay.
ZRECU.
Okay, so it's quite toasty, ZR ECU. Can we hear the air horn?
Yeah.
We'll wake some people up now. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's get ice cream. Wow, that is awesome. Again, another car which is coming into its own as a classic, which has been derided for so long, but is really becoming a bit quite appreciated now. The Merino or Nissau Estate. Wow, so orange. Alloy's awesome. And someone's doing a bit of interesting stuff with this Traveller. We call it Gozor, the Traveller. He's come. And of course, what is an MGTF if it's not a bit of fun? Right, we have ventured to the far corner of the field and there are many more MG ZT era cars. First of all, we've got the Safar Z number plate, which is really cool on this ZS. Yeah, I'm running out of letters. Then we've got another flip monogram colour, looking so good on a ZTT, where it looks awesome. And we've got some heavily modified ones over there. We'll wander over to that in a second. We need to go and find some the classic ones in a minute as well. I can see some over there we'll wander to in a minute. Another MG van. I said 2 seconds ago these things are super rare, and there's 2 of them within spitting distance of each other. Okay. 75s are becoming very popular classics. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that colour before. Sorry, I'm focusing on the crazy colours a bit at the moment, but have you seen this shade previously? That is astonishing. Oh gosh, oh, the wind is not looking good. Saved by the washer pipe. Oh, that was lucky. Nearly lost the windscreen there. It is getting the wind up a bit. Now, all Austins are welcome here. This is an Austin 6. I'm not sure what year it is. Obviously pre-war. Air Raid Warden sign in the front. That is delightful. Properly nice. Whispering through. We are currently located outside the West Midlands Althorpe Club. Got a nice little 200, got a 75 and a 600. Ooh, and a Quentin's twin with a black roof. Let's have a quick wander around there and have a look. Oh, sorry. Oh, we've got ourselves a couple of Allegro Estates. Looks good on those wheels, actually. I think it might be slightly lowered as well. But if you're going to do an Allegro Estate, you've got to get yourself a matching picnic pack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's so much fun. So much fun, such fun. Typical brown Allegro, but an Estate, which makes it doubly cool. And here we have Quentin's twin. End plate as well, so similar year, same year in fact. Right, so that's all. Got a bunch of Maestros over there, Montego. I don't think you can see it in the distance. We've got a Clockwork Metro disappearing into the horizon. Oh, it's going faster than I can run, never mind. I think I was following this modded Metro up the motorway. This is another new thing we're seeing so much more of. Metros becoming modified motors. Caged, race seats stripped out, wide wheels, side exit exhaust, all that fun stuff. And it says turbo on the side of it, that Turbo Metro. I'm assuming that's not some fake in advertising thing. Okay, some slightly earlier stuff here. Got a Austin of England county car there. A VP Allegro, and this is very interesting, an Australian Vauxhall. Don't ask me what exact model. Oh, Velox. Do ask me what it is. It's a Velox. So much fun. And it's a ute, naturally. Sorry, I'm in the shot. Complete with sun blind in the back window. How cool is this thing?
So you can be nice, can't you?
So you're enjoying that, dogs? Gonna be famous on YouTube now. Now, where were the... Oh, Austin 7s! Oh, fantastic! What's better, a dog eating an ice cream or an Austin 7 Ulster? Tough call. As I keep on saying, Austin 7 is high on my list of cars I absolutely need to own. They're so small when you see them up close. You don't realise what a tiny little thing they really are. So here is the Austin 6 we saw coming in a second ago. What a beautiful thing. The great thing with these cars is they really look better if they're not polished to perfection. That bit of patina just adds a bit of character and life to them. A beautiful old leather in there, and a bit of flaky in the paint. It's all just nice stuff. This is very nice indeed. And next to it is another Minor 1000. Oh, someone's done the seat upgrade. I'm not quite sure what seats these are. Someone might know this in the comments, but front and rear, so a complete set, which is good. Next to it, another Austin. This does, again, I just said, they don't need to be shiny, but this one is shiny and it looks absolutely fantastic for it. Check out that interior, what a colour. So nice. And then we've got the Sherpa. This is a car, or a van, which make a great little camping wagon. Get that converted into a day van or whatever. Pop-up roof on this one as well. Next to an Austin Coupe. C-plate. Lovely little thing. Next to more Austins, because I say Austins were welcome to this one. Oh, it's a Wolseley, sorry. A Wolseley 1500. A work in progress by the looks of it. This is all good. Next to, this is quite exciting. Morris Minors really lend themselves well to engine conversions, and this is no exception, with a 2-litre Z-Tech in it. That is really cool. Z-Tech on throttle bodies in a Minor. That is an awesome conversion. Lovely bit of work on the exhaust manifold as well. Very nice indeed. And next to that we have got an Austin. Oh gosh, which Austin is it? A county. Which county are you? Oxford. Morris Oxford. I always get the towns mixed up on these. Lovely blue combination. And next to that we have, oh, sorry, walk into someone's photo, Austin Atlantic. Fantastic. Early days of metallic paint. That was very new and exciting when this happened. Still is now. That styling is Art Deco from the early 50s. Cracking thing. A nice little Land Rover next to it. Nice contrast actually. A couple of people have said, why didn't I bring the Hippo the Freelander? I thought it was a no Land Rover show, but you know, I think we'll allow this one in. A number of these 80s hatches and saloons. Nice options on this one. We've got the lattice alloys, we've got the spot lamp grille. It's something I don't think I've seen in person before, only in photos actually. Gold is such a perfect colour for this.
Are you changing pipe now?
Electronic control on your carburettor. Fantastic. All of the brown. Such a brown car, brown interior, caramel on brown. Fabulous. And here we go, the exciting one, the MG Turbo TWR spec. That is awesome. Really cool. And then right next to a properly Bogo spec, I'm guessing a 1.3 carburetted version. Such a great mix of cars here. MG EFI, Maestro, and a little Austin Somerset. And another Traveller, and another van. Oh man. Oh, get excited now. Prepare to be very excited because we have got a Triumph Acclaim in beige. Oh my word. All your Christmases have come early right now. The beige Acclaim complete with fluffy dice in the mirror. Ah, it's so cool. So cool. It's anti-cool. It's so anti-cool it's perfect. It's not HLS, it's the high spec. It's everything you want. You can see why someone has taken the time to put a crook lock on it, because if it was possible to drive out of here, you would. But that is facing some other stuff, which is also rather cool. Lovely. And off he goes, complete with his safari roof disappearing into the sunset of midday. We've just popped back to the car because I had to go and grab something out of the back of it, and I forgot to look inside this auto sleeper, which has got the pop-up top popped. How cool is this? Got your little stove, got your little sink. It's like a doll's house gone giant that you can live in. It's so good. It makes me want to go and buy one of these things quite a lot. There's your sleeping thingy up there, your hammock to fall out of. Awesome, all good stuff. Right, let's get back to the other stuff we were looking at a minute ago. Quite a lot of classic minis here. Always a good looking car. Mixed in with a few of the, oh, I love the colour of this one. Morris 1100, I'm going to say. It's a sea of classic minis. Oh, it's a pickup. How did I not notice it's a pickup? You focus on one thing at the front and there's other stuff happening around the back. It's like a mullet. Oh, check out the Webasto roof on this one, looking extremely cool.
Not my friend.
Oh, and over here, Austin Service. Austin pickup truck. Complete with a J40. Oh my word. How cool is that? And we've got another coupe at last. Just heard the owner say it's 80,000 miles on it. That looks like a VVC one, I think. Really nice. Let's slide through here because we have got the Rover Sports register here. Here is the good stuff. A V8 P6. Love it. Oh, next to a 95 P4. So yeah, Rover Sports register have a lovely mixture of many different cars of all eras. Complete with the grille stuff on this 45. Over to a P5, P5B in fact. One of the nicest cars, most beautiful, elegant, aggressive looking things in the world, ever. Fabulous thing, looks great in the dark maroon red. Next to a 100.
Did 70, yes. I don't remember the colour. And 5 of them went to giant.
Yeah, another MG. Sorry, I'm just letting the cars do the talking again. Oops. There's Mark Gray of MG. Hello. MGBD. I always get the letters the wrong way around. MGBD. MGBD, not MVDG. Yes, yeah. This is his rather nice Tourer, MG53 TT. What a great plate! A lot of good number plates this weekend.
Been on the car since new.
Really?
Yes.
So that is not
the original owner of this car was the guy in charge of the background CGI for Harry Potter movies.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. If you didn't hear that, Mark just said the guy who owned this car originally and put this plate on it was in charge of the background CGI of the Harry Potter movies. So this is a star car, if you like. Now we get a couple more P6s. A 22 SC, great engine, always for sale, and £9 grand. I don't think I need to put the insurance up on my cars. This one will be a 2200 TC, which, as I've said before, is arguably the best compromise of all P6s because you get the free revving, fast running 4-cylinder. The twin carbs almost give it the power of the V8. I keep on saying this, no one listens, but I'm right. Great colour as well. Another P5, and we have a 3-door Range Rover. Early Range Rover with later Vogue wheels on it. Oh, the early seats as well. Ooh, added carpet though. These are so good, so good. Little Wolseley.
I don't think they're big,
And there's some fettling going on there.
Yeah, because it was cold,
Right, now this is a bit of a sideline. Some people thought it was MG Rover's greatest folly, but if you actually drove one of these things, they really are extremely good. Oh, that sounds nice. That's why people bought the V8 one. Yes, these things are astonishing. Started out as an Italian project, Mangusta or something, I think it was. MG Rover took it on as a halo car. There is an argument that they should have spent the money developing a new mid-size car to replace the 45 and the 25, but these things really are quite epic things, and they drive incredibly well. X-Power SV. The traffic jam, quite unusual to see. So, a few more of the newer cars. Oh, Amaranth Bubble. Don't see many of those in that colour. Gosh, there's even a brochure thing of it in the windscreen. Now, here we have, I guess you could call it my people. Not intentionally, but I do seem to have come up with a lot of R8, 200, 400 type cars in my collection. So let's see what we've got on the 200, 400 club. Okay, this is interesting. This is lots of fun. So we've got a Tahiti Blue Coupe, all normal here. Tahiti Blue Coupe with a tow bar, a bit unusual. Check out the trailer. Now that's my idea of camping. Personally, I hate going in a tent. This looks far more fun. That is brilliant. Turbo trailer. How cool is that? That's next to a 216 GSI. A few nice brochures in the back of that. It's got all of the gold. And there we got saloon. 214 SLI, a VI, 200 VIs. Get excited by this because mine's being MOT'd very soon indeed. Got the same seats as mine. Lovely. Very clean, very tidy. Nice, same wheels as mine. Oh, a second 200 VI. How about that? These things are properly rare. According to the How Many Left website, there's about 18 of them left on the road, and they've got 2 of them side by side.
We'll be working this afternoon, will we?
Oh.
Who's this rather unusual chap looking?
I was going to say reprobate, but
yeah, well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, no, neither would I. Not to your face.
I know you say it off once.
Exactly, yeah.
Not to my face.
This is Paul Roverman from
Nigel.
Project Nigel, without Project Nigel, with yet another convertible. With all these cars, which I keep saying are rare, and then people bring the rare versions along, and then it proves me wrong. Anyway, we're going to say hello to Project Nigel fairly soon, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, actually.
I ought to, really, yeah. Yeah. I think I've got bad Rovers. I can see his.
I think you should maybe go somewhere else after all.
Cool. See you soon.
See you later.
All right, so now we've got more R8 stuff. This is the kind of colour that my Tourer actually should be. If the paint hadn't all fallen off, it would look like this. Now, there was meant to be a separate Coupe club stand, but I think the two have kind of rolled into each other. So we've got Coupe, Nightfire Coupe, Silver Coupe, another Silver Coupe, another Silver Coupe, and the turquoise I always forget the name of until I've just turned the camera off Coupe. With some really nice cream leather seats actually. Polynesian blue, that's what it's called. That's nice. Oh, quickly just caught my eye over here. Get run over by a mobility thing. Streetwise on Steelies. How good does Streetwise look on Steelies? These cars were so far ahead of their time because now everyone's doing this kind of stuff. But this just looks so good. Practical, useful, good looking car. And an F, the TF in fact. Oh, say goodbye to the Australian Vauxhall, purring away into the distance. So the modified end of the ZR, sorry, Metros. This is the new, different part of the Rover culture happening, the younger element taking the cars in a different direction. Gosh, an Ascot. First time I've got this far all day. Let's have a look at this. We've got Streetwise drifting away from us in the distance. A lot of minis, a minivan, that blue one just there. Wind's picking up a bit. Borbit wheels, they look quite good on the coupe. Another Streetwise. Three-door bubble. The three doors look so good of the Bubble R3. Nice little square R8. And then a Tourer. Okay, this is interesting. So I don't know what model of engine it is, but they've done a few things I would like to do. Change the exhaust, lower it a little bit. I'm not sure what wheels these are. Personally, I would prefer the wheels flush inside the arches, but your car, go with your style. But no, I quite like this. I wonder if it's on air or if it's static. Oh, check out the heavily Japanese style gear shifter there. Awesome. Another Streetwise. So many Streetwises. I've never seen so many in one place. Oh, we do like an original number plate from the dealer. That's always good. Very beige. Anthracite. Very cool. These do look great in that colour. And yet another Streetwise. Who knew? All the time we're looking at this, we've got a whole load, a plethora, if you will, of TFs and Fs all around us.
Look, doggies! Doggy, doggy, doggies!
Let's scoop through here and have a look. Look. A Tourer with working brake lights. Look, if he brakes, you'll see red lights on the back of it. You lucky person. With the number plate print. Hello. For Quentin, when I was being painted, he's just got us a nice Rover radio we can try to replace the dead one in the Tourer with. Sitting in the back of his 4 and 6 though. Storm Eunice took down my fence. I think it might have sailed quite a long way and gone into his car. Not good. Not good at all. Hopefully we'll find a new bootleg for him before too long. But here we are at the furthest reach of the show. And down far away there's a 1,000 Rovers between me and there. I'll wander back slowly in a moment and try and see a few things in the meantime. This is perfect. If you haven't got time to paint an entire bumper, just tell everyone it is what it is, and it's up to them to believe it, and if they don't believe it, that's their problem. To avoid so far. More interesting stuff. A bubble area, really. Amaranth R3, which I'm not sure if we looked at already, but this is another Streetwise. What a great colour. If you're going to go Streetwise, do it properly. Love these things. So much fun. A couple of ZS's, ZT, a heavily used R3 over there. The donuts smell amazing. I might have to go and venture over that way. These look really good in black. Oh, didn't spot that motorsport one, race prepped next to the Wagon 75, great car. I'm guessing this is Matt Harvey's. Full on touring car spec MG. That is really cool. Oh, if anyone wants Montego Estate 1.6, this is available. Now, dragging me away from this rather nice burger, I just noticed this Humber Scepter, I believe. Beautiful. What a lovely car. Really, really rare. Mustang flashes on it. Check out the interior. That lovely velvety velour stuff, the wood. Such a nice car. Rich cars are always really nice. So if you come back and look at the same show but from the other angle, you see a dozen cars you hadn't noticed before. I hadn't seen that pearlescent coupe over there previously, or this black 200 I don't think. A couple more silver R8s, coupe and a 5-door there. Another Moonstone SD1, hello. And coming back over here again, yet more coupes coming out of the woodwork and some GTIs.
Yeah.
Tahiti blue looking resplendent. It's so nice when it's actually shiny.
Couple of window wipers.
Another SD1, beautiful. And we have rather an interesting 400, which we need to come and take a proper look at in a separate video very soon.
Yeah, then obviously
Because that badge there is quite interesting. So just looking at this quick R3 bubble, which has got the roof rack, which I've been exploring, trying to work out how on earth to fit it onto the 400. But look at this accessory here. This is the sub tray parcel shelf, T-shelf for the back of the car. I've never seen one of these before. And it's even got a Rover genuine first aid kit and an MG Rover, hello, a triangle and an umbrella hanger, because your Rover owner is going to be posh. And the owners have even got the matching Rover jackets. This is so good. And there's a Rover cool bag in there, you said?
Yeah,
A Rover crate. Oh wow,
the
yeah.
Rover cool bag is in the back seat.
An electric Rover cool bag that plugs in and keeps your stuff cool when you're on your picnic, not using the umbrella in the car.
Rover 510. Well,
These guys love their accessories.
yeah.
Oh my word. Again, never seen one of those before. This is so fun. We are now a Rover Sport 416 GTI.
Yeah.
Lovely. With the body kit on it, which is a very rare thing to find these days. Got the full bumpers, got the wheels, got the side skirts and the rear bumper, and of course the spoiler. Totally transforms the 400 into something a bit different. This corner we've got a little bit more coupe modification action. Both lowered. This one's on some very kind of Japanese spec wheels. Retro style, take me back to the 90s, absolutely. The banded wheel look is strong here. Ha! There's a lot of side-by-side stuff going. This one's white Tomcat, that one's purple Tomcat. And over here, another Tourer. There aren't many Tourers here, to be honest. I kind of wish I had brought mine because of this very reason. I've only seen about half a dozen of all the cars here. There's only sort of half a dozen or so Tourers in attendance. Another one over here, green one. Oh, this is actually for sale if anyone's looking for one. Wandering back over here, you've got a gold Maestro. Fantastic. I'll listen to the A series thrum. You've got to take the opportunity, haven't you? Do you know what? I haven't even taken a single photo of my own car all day. I should probably do that before I go. And over here, the comfort levels are rising significantly in this Morris camper van with a delightful tea service in here. Owner actually drinking a cup of tea as we speak. Very comfy.
I don't.
Things are thinning out a bit now. We do still have, as well as that gold 800 coupe, purple P6 with electric window switches. That is an unusual feature. Now, looking at the number plates around here, it does tell you lots of stories. First of all, this car has travelled all the way from France. There's Belgian and Turkish cars, but this is quite fun. This is Mum and Dad's MGs. This is also good. That's Dad's MG over there. But also, check out these modern MGs. We've got his and hers specials. How much fun is that?
Yeah, you look good.
Now, as daft as it might sound, I don't actually know what time this show finishes, but it's about 2:30 and lots of cars seem to be leaving, so I'm wondering if it's around now, so I'll do a bit of a wrap up and say thank you for watching, all that kind of stuff. This has been quite an amazing spectacle. I've never seen so many Rovers in one place because I've never managed to do this show before. Wow. Who doesn't love an Austin 7? So yeah, it's been an absolute blast seeing so much good stuff all around the place. Oh, and you too. Lovely t-shirt choice.
No, yeah.
So much stuff flying away. I am that chap. See you later. Bye. Oh, see this Austin again. So yes, as I was saying, it has been quite fantastic. I think I probably saw about 3/4 of it because too many people to talk to, too much to look at, and every time I get over to halfway, I run something else to go and do instead. It's amazing. If you like Rovers, you need to come here next year because it is mind-blowingly good. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this walk around POL 2022, and we'll be back again for 2023, no doubt. Hopefully in a car that I planned to take but didn't break the night before. Thanks for watching.